Is this Bones versus Jones? Mike Fisher at the Star in Frisco, Cowboys headquarters, getting you ready for week 2. While pondering whether or not your Dallas Cowboys have a kicking problem and maybe a special teams problem that's bigger than just one guy. Dallas Cowboys special teams coach, Bones Fassel, is in reality here inside this building much more than just special teams coach. First off, John Bones Fassel has the official title of special teams coordinator. And as a practical matter in the way this building works, he might as well hold the title of special teams general manager. That's how much power Bones has here. He helps make play calls as they involve special teams. He helps make personnel decisions as he involves the special teams. I think Sunday against the Chargers, we should keep an eye out. Does he have a headset on? The special teams coach has a headset on? He's got a lot of authority here. He, as the special teams general manager, actually works under the actual general manager, Jerry Jones. And Jerry is aware that a great deal of rope being given to Fassel may have contributed to week 1's loss at Tampa. Quote from Jerry to 105.3 The Fan. I felt like we really paid the price of not having our kicker in training camp. I look back, and when you don't have a kicker that's real active in camp, you might be kidding yourself in early ball games. Is he really ready to go? Based on the performance of Greg Zuerlein, Fassel's handpicked guy, that answer is clear in week 1. He was not ready to go. He blew a chip shot field goal. He missed an extra point. And he was inexplicably allowed to attempt a 60-yard field goal. That, of course, failed. Why? Because the former Pro Bowl kicker coming off back surgery spent the entirety of training camp doing nothing. As far as kicking, doing no kicking. Zuerlein, to his credit, said, if I did my job, we win that game. I feel bad for the guys who played their ass off. I didn't hold up my end of the deal. Good for him. He gets kudos from me for that. But, countered Jerry, the loss isn't all on the kicker. But if we had made some of these kicks, might have made a big difference. Well, it would have made a big difference. You lost by 2 points, and you missed a field goal, and an extra point. So, yeah, making a kick would have made a big difference. Just making one of them would have been kind of nice. Zuerlein spent all of training camp and most of the preseason on PUP. As a result of that, Fassel and company decided to not spend much time working on place kicking this summer. They allowed the backup punter, the since-released Hunter Niswander, to handle field goals, even though they knew he wasn't going to kick field goals once the season started. They did not sign another kicker, which might have been wise, especially because didn't you want to work on the mechanics and have some normal focus for a brand new long snapper here in Jake McQuaid and a brand new holder here in the punter Brian Anger, who's new. All guys new here and new to each other. McQuaid, of course, was with the Rams, as was Zuerlein. But that combination of guys and the mechanics of those 3 guys working together, they didn't do it. So what did Dallas's special teams accomplish? Well, Bones is an engaging personality. We know this without even having met him because a year ago when head coach Mike McCarthy, brand new on the scene, wanted to conduct a team bonding exercise, he decided to have everybody play Jeopardy. And guess who got to portray the role of the late Alex Trebek? That would be Bones Fassel. He is theatrical that way, and it's fun. And then there was the infamous vasectomy story this summer, told why the Hard Knocks cameras were rolling. There's far too little evidence that Zuerlein and Fassel deserve any acclaim. Maybe that evidence comes Sunday, week 2 visit to the Chargers. Quote from Jerry, I believe in Zuerlein long-term, and I believe he'll play better as we get into the season. But do you go into a season with a kicker who's been on IR and kind of ease him along when it's kind of vital to have him be in the swing of things? Those are Jerry's words. He's now questioning how they did this and whether they did it right. Do you go with a kicker that didn't do much in preseason as opposed to other teams that spent a lot of time on the practice field and working the art that way? Cowboys general manager Jerry Jones has questions. Cowboys special teams general manager Bones Fassel needs to hurry up and come up with some answers. Fish out.